crazy man. And get this, he's a crazy man traveling a little girl.
Hi guys, this is Ginjo from Londonsaurus, and today we're going to be talking about The Last of Us Episode 7. The Last of Us Episode 7. We're going to be breaking down shot by shot for yourselves, pointing out Easter eggs, WTF moments, what's similar with the game, and breaking down as we go. The title of the episode is Left Behind. We're going to be talking about the referencing and obviously the episode 7's title, Left Behind. That's the name of the episode. It's a reference to Ellie and Riley's relationship. Obviously, we're going to be going back and forth, going forward in regarding what their relationship and the present day with Joel and Ellie too as well. Obviously, if you haven't subscribed, please like and subscribe and point that notification bell. We will be giving you updates in regarding The Last of Us series. But yeah, we go straight in. Oh boy, what an episode. Another amazing episode again. We get to see a bit of backstory. We pick up from where Joel and Ellie left from the last episode when Joe was stabbed. Joe passed out, fell off the horse. We thought Joe died. Obviously, he isn't dead. We see Ellie dragging him into, we just pick up where Ellie has already dragged him into an abandoned house. We see the horse there. Very, very smart move by Ellie, by the way, dragging him and hiding that horse. So obviously the raiders wouldn't be able to see, hiding the horse in the in the abandoned house, then taking care of Ellie, taking care of Joel on her own. She's quite capable, regardless of what Joel tends to tell her. It's quite an emotional time for Joel. Joel has completely lost confidence in his ability to, protect Ellie. He's panicking. Even now, he drags her. Obviously, we don't see it, but he drags her, tells her to kind of leave, go back to his brother's place, leave me alone, go back, I'm already done for. But Ellie's desperate not to lose another person. That's, boils down to the title of the episode, why she's trying desperately to save him. She keeps getting flashbacks to as well about losing Riley, that very important person that was in her life before. Very, very good episode again. And oh boy, the referencing to Mortal Kombat in this Mortal Kombat 4, it was absolutely amazing, absolutely brilliant to see. So we pick up with Joel and Ellie. Obviously, Ellie's panicking, trying to save Joel. We can see the panic in her face. She doesn't want to lose another person. We get a quick flashback regarding how Ellie's life was back in Boston towards that training camp with Riley too as well. It's literally a Fedra training camp. That's what it is, that they're being trained, indoctrinated to become Fedra soldiers. Her and Riley, going forward, you see her living some sort of a normal life in regarding, she's always been the oddball out. You can see that she's trying to get along, but people are taking, when bullies try to come at her, she takes it really serious, and she always gets in trouble, bless her. So she and Riley formed a very, 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 very special relationship. Obviously, the title of the episode is in reference to her and Riley's relationship and what happened in the mall in Boston too as well between the both of them. But yeah, really, really good episode. We see a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of similarities with the game in regarding that Mortal Kombat arcade in the mall, even to the dancing on the little stage and the music that they play too as well. All of it is from the game too as well. Even the baseball bat towards the window. I don't want to go into spoiler territory, but it's going to be very, very relevant to the season 2 too as well. And even the dinosaurs too as well, that on the wall is a reference to, at a point in season 2, if you've played the game, her and Joel passing towards a museum that Joel kind of takes the father figure and showing her the dinosaurs and naming them too as well. So very, very good episode too as well. Also, we go back a bit of a backstory in regarding who Riley was, how important she was in regarding the mental state of how Ellie is now, in regarding how she lost her, how traumatic it was in regarding what happened when she lost her, fighting their relationship too as well with each other. We tend to find out that Riley was a Firefly yeah, she became a firefly. She normally escapes, but seems like Ellie didn't know, but she became a firefly. She's been posted there in regarding infiltrating Fedra too as well. And she was trying to get Ellie to sign in, but Ellie just wanted to stay there at Fedra with Riley to be able to kind of have a bit of time together. Unfortunately, we see that that clicker on the wall that they woke up without knowing by making noise in the abandoned shopping mall. We see her reading one of her Savage Starlight comics, again, which we've referenced back in the previous episodes there too as well, and Book of Puns too as well. Her and Riley having a go at it too as well going forward. We see them fight. Ellie's almost at the point of leaving, which if she had left, obviously nothing would happen to her, and obviously her friend too as well might have been saved. But she comes back. They made up. Things get a bit better. All of a sudden, we see that stalker come out. We see him starts attacking Ellie and Riley too as well. Obviously, they had a gun. The stalker was really, really strong. They found it a bit difficult in regarding handling that stalker. Finally, Ellie was able to stab him in the head, but unfortunately, the damage had already been done. He had bitten both Ellie and Riley, both of them. Which was quite a sad moment, to be fair. And at that point, we don't get to see what happens, but we get to see them, how sad it is that after they've kissed too as well, made up, planning that beautiful life together, and this happens, and we know that once it happens, at that point, Ellie didn't even know that she had immunity. So all of them were kind of thinking about the easiest way to die, the easiest way to go after this, to be honest, is that they go together, make it easy for themselves, shoot themselves now and end it. Both of them, all of them become part of the fungi and keep living a worthless life, since the world is ending anyway. Everyone's gonna become like that eventually. But yeah, it's quite a sad moment. They don't show us going forward. They don't show us what happens, and they don't show us how Riley dies, which it's going to be safe for the next episode. And we see Ellie rubbing the bite marks. Now we know how Ellie got those bite marks. They've shown it to us in her hand. So I'm thinking after this, Ellie's going to find out that she's actually immune, and hopefully they're not going to kill each other. They're going to try and wing it out going forward. But we get to see Ellie and Joel back. Cut back to Ellie and Joe again in the model life. Ellie has made her mind. She's not letting Joe die. She finds the needle, tries to patch up his wound. I mean, Joe has already given up trying to drive her away now. He knows she's doing this. And yet we get to see a preview of the next episode 8. It looks absolutely amazing. We know that there's a group of raiders out there. Even after those 3 were killed by Ellie and Joel, we know that the rest are looking for her. So it's a very, very decent episode. Ellie tends to grow up really fast. Ellie has to be able to handle those raiders before Joe gets better. So Ellie's going to get very, very good at taking care of herself. Obviously, fending off the raiders before Joel gets better. But as I said, very, very good episode. A bit of a good backstory from Ellie and Riley. We see how relevant. We see how Ellie became as scarred as she is, and such that tough guy attitude. And she has seen a lot of trauma. She's passed through a lot of trauma, so it explains the way she is, literally. But yeah, very, very nice episode again. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Click that notification bell. You get notification for every kind of review every week. Thank you.